G'day guys! Oh, one of these days I think the Wi-Fi at South Bank will work properly, but until then I'll have to put up with stop and starts. Okay, I had a big weekend this weekend and I had lots of chats with people, which was awesome. It's always like getting people's different points of views. And one person I was talking to about a lot of things that I've been doing over the years, one of which is one of the causes to help non-monogamous people and their relationships and future planning and everything like that. Now, this person, after I explained some of the things that I've done to help, told me thank you, and which is nice to be thanked for helping people and spreading the word out there. But it was a bit awkward for me, I'd have to admit. One of the reasons why is because I don't expect to be thanked for it. It's something that I do and I feel passionate about and helps bring out. There we go, back again. Anyway, being thanked for something that I feel passionate about, which I admit was originally a selfish thing, because I wanted to be able to take care of the people that I love in the future should anything happen to me. And so I made inquiries. It took me like a year and a half, of almost 2 years of delving deep into a lot of legislation, policies and procedures and all sorts of other stuff. And I came up with a solution that kind of works. It's not an ideal solution, but it kind of worked. And the thing is, other than thanking me, which is nice, I'd prefer people to pay it forward. So the information that I have and the knowledge and the techniques that I had used, I can give to you and recommend you do your research yourself, because I won't just hand you the solution. I can tell you what I've done, but I also encourage you to double check my research, because things could have changed since then. And also to find out for yourself, because when you figure out stuff for yourself, when you do the research, when you come to realizations yourself about what you're doing, your goals in life, and the purpose of which you have, which started you on your particular path of inquiry, it stays more within your brain and more in line with what you do and what you are. So my thing was to take care of my partners in the future, which, given that, the state of things and people can contest wills, and that how can I ensure that what I provide for them will not be contested, and that was coming up against binding death nominations, which you can do. And it ended up that I was the first person to actually be able to get recognised in this particular company for having multiple partners. Morning fee. And it's a bit of a milestone, I guess, but it's a quiet milestone, and I have told some people on the sly about it and how they can go about it, how they can go looking for it and checking with their own providers and their own people about what they can do with particular companies to be able to bring what they want into effect, just to share things and provide an avenue for inquiry for them. So I tell them, just don't believe me straight out, because their situation may indeed be very, very different. So what you should do, and what I did, is say, okay, this is the things that I looked at, and regarding my situation, this is how I solved that problem, and this is what I have done. So if you feel like you want to take those steps, by all means, have a look, do your own research, and pay it forward. If you think someone else can benefit from the information, tell them. Oh well. Anyway, Monday morning. It was a bit warmish last night and there was a whole lot of fog, but it's still very beautiful and the sun is shining. So hopefully I won't have to cover up my shiny much longer. But mind you, it might be a lot hotter and more sweaty. Anyways, paying it forward. Think of something that you've done or would like to do, or something someone has thanked you for, but you, or even if there's something that you are aware of that might help somebody else, that you've probably not made the suggestion at that time, but you could probably pay something forward. I suppose an example is, don't just buy your donations and gifts and all that. Actually go out and physically help somebody, pay it forward. Time is a precious thing, but it's also very invaluable, and I think not a lot of people appreciate it. So I would say think about something that you can pay forward. I don't know, it doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be today, this week, next week. Even if it's just, paying for someone's cup of coffee because they're like running late and they're scrabbling for change. Just go, oh look, I'll pay for your cup of coffee, or do you want like 50 cents to help you a cup of coffee or something like that. Don't pay me back, just pay it forward. If someone else needs help or whatever, just pass it on, because, it can make someone's day, really it can. So think of something, or even think of something where you think someone's paid something forward to you. And it just comes to a realization that it's an awesome thing. I don't know, kind of rambling at the moment, but I'll see you guys later. Have a good Monday. Love you. Bye.